the FlowScout device, again, is we'll use this to measure PON signals. We'll turn it on. You can see there is a color touch screen. There is also hard buttons in addition to soft buttons that can be found on the screen. There is a port to connect OLT as well as ONT cables. And finally, there's a USB plug or USB port on the side for charging and data transfer. Once you plug the signal or your cable, you can see that instantly you'll see results, though it is truly plug and play. In this case here, we're able to see the downstream signal from the OLT, and then once we plug in to the ONT port, we'll see upstream traffic. So we can see traffic in both directions simultaneously and instantly. Going to the test setup screen, this is where you'll see your project information. This is where you can see your limits. You can dial down and specify GPON, XGS-PON, and video wavelengths, or a combination or all of those wavelengths simultaneously. And then there's also an auto and an expert mode. Auto mode means it'll only find the wavelengths that are present. Expert mode means that it will measure all wavelengths required by the limit, even if there is no power. So again, very simple to use. You're also able to choose the location where you are, so either at the home, the ONT, the fiber distribution unit, perhaps in the neighborhood or on the pole, and then also finally at the central office or the head end. And the limits will change depending on the location you are. So let's dig down a little bit further into the results. The unit will show you or interpret the PON type, the wavelength, the direction of the traffic, your value in dBm or microwatts, and then whether or not it passes or fails. And then I can dig down even further and see where in the range of that limit my signal falls. In this case here, we don't have enough power, so it fails. So it gives me a good, easy overview. If I need to save the results, it's very easy. I press one button to save, and then I can also generate a QR code. This will have the ability to then transfer the data via a QR code to a smart device, either Android or iOS. And it's very easy to transfer that data. I just use my QR reader on my phone, and there you see there's my results, there's my test setup, and all my device information. And once I have that information on my smart device, I can then share it either by texting it, emailing it, downloading it, however I want to do that. Very simple. And then finally, we can actually go back to the setup screen or the results screen here, and I can actually go through and look at all the projects, all my results. I can actually select and dig down further. I can choose individual results or individual projects for downloading or sharing, or even deleting or editing the name. So it's very simple to do that. And as you can see here, it's all on one screen and very simple to kind of look through my results and find them quickly. From the settings screen, I can also number things here. I can change my auto off timer. I can enable my QR code. I can set things like the units and the date and time, all the traditional things that you might be able to do. So as you can see, it was a very simple device to use, and a very easy way to validate and verify fiber to the home, specifically for GPON and XGS-PON.